it's Jasmine, and today I have a first impressions on this new item that I received from Ofra, and this is the Nikkitutorials highlighter set. Just 2 highlighters, and I'm so eager to try it because 1, not only have I not heard anybody talking about it, but 2, I've never tried Ofra highlighters in general. So I'm really excited to give this a shot. There are 2 highlighters, like I said, and let me read you this little pamphlet that they gave me. Nikkitutorials, her royal glazer, has blinded you with her highlights. What's the next frontier? In collab with Ofra, Nikki has created the Electroglaze collection, duochrome shade-shifting highlighters that diffuse into the skin and blend beamingly into any skin tone. And it's already been available since August 21st, so I mean, I guess I'm a little late. So the pink one is called Cloud 9 and the blue one is called Space Baby. Okay. So this is what the containers look like. So on the back here, it's kind of says the expiration date, which is going to be February in 2021. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this one. This one is Space Baby, and that is the blue one. Oh wow, there's this one has a pretty nice magnetic closure to it. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys. Feel next level wavy in this space and time bending blue duochrome highlight with a lilac shift that melts into the skin with an icy glaze. This next one is called Cloud 9. Step into your heavenly vibe with this pink duochrome highlight with a peachy shift that beams your cheekbones into the next realm. Initially, I was gonna put one highlight on one cheekbone, but I think because I'm actually going out today, I think it would be appropriate to do maybe Cloud 9 on my cheekbones and then Space Baby everywhere else so you guys can see what it looks like. Again, I've never tried Ofra highlighters, so this is definitely going to be my first time. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a good amount. That's really pigmented for what it looks like. It looks white, but it looks really pink. Extremely pink, but you know, it's definitely blinding. If you watched my highlighter collection video, you guys know how I feel about certain pink highlights, and I'm a golden skin tone and I still have all my highlighters here with me, so that's gonna be perfect to show you guys like a comparison. So you guys remembered how I talked about my Sigma Chroma Glow highlighting palette? The color on my skin right here gives me the feel of a mixture of these 2 shades. This has a lot of dimension to it, but this, you see it's white, okay? But obviously translated on the skin, it's pink. So what does that give me, somebody who is a yellow undertone? That gives me, if I look straight into a mirror, as it's fading up into the higher cheekbone area, it begins to look just a little bit ashy. Just a little bit. It's not as bad as other highlights. It's still very pretty, but there's something about it where it's like it doesn't blend into the skin as naturally and as seamlessly as some other highlights do. I don't know if on camera you're catching the pink hues, like the very pigmented pink hues, but in person it looks like I applied my blush just a little too high. That's what it looks like on me, but I mean, I'm still gonna wear it today. I'm not gonna take it off. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into, what is this one called? Space Baby. And this one I feel like is gonna be so icy. I feel like this is gonna be really ashy on me. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and clear off my brush. And by the way, the big brush that I used was the Sigma F03, and the small one that I'm using is gonna be by ShopMissA E132. This is their E132. Oh wow. That is definitely lilac. That is definitely lilac, and I should have zoomed you guys in, but let's do that now. Alright, so I am just pretty much blending this out. But wow, that is crazy. That is crazy blue. That's really shocking because blue highlights are never as pigmented as like a pink highlight or a golden highlight. That's very interesting. I was gonna put this on my nose, but man, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. The formula of it is very buttery. In general, I don't know how I feel about blue highlight. I think I know how to round this up. In the light, if you're taking pictures like this, like that, ooh, you know you're gonna get a good picture. But if you're an everyday person and you're just walking about town, it's definitely a conversation starter for sure. It's definitely something that the person who likes colored highlights would be interested in, and I think they're like $30 each. I don't know, where's my phone? So for both of these highlighters, it's $75. $75. But there is a promo code, Ofra30 for 30% off. So that's gonna bring it down to $52. Okay, you know, okay, considering the price of this now, you really don't have to get it. I mean, yes, it's very pretty, and yes, you're gonna be getting a nice highlight, you're gonna be supporting Nikki, but even at a $52 price point, that is really expensive for highlighters that I feel like you're not going to be wearing every single day. This is not an everyday highlighter. Maybe it will be for some people, but for the vast majority like me, I am not going to be using this every day. I'm just going to show you guys some swatches on the back of my hand. Hopefully that can help you guys. I'm going to do a finger swatch as well as a brush swatch. This one is Space Baby. This one was my finger swatch, which it was very chunky. It was so chunky. And then this is the brush swatch, and I really like the way it applies with the brush. And typically, if I'm being quite honest, if I'm going back to another highlighting palette, if I'm going to my BH palette, this blue one up here applies better with the finger as opposed to a brush. Now, I just think that in general, like bluer toned highlights, even just talking about the one that's in the Sigma palette, the bluer toned is this one up here. That one, it's too stiff. Both of them are too stiff. So just seeing that it applies really well with the brush is nice to know. All right, and then this one was the finger swatch, and then this one was the brush swatch, and as you could see, it's just a little bit more natural, a little bit more peachy undertones in there, so it's definitely something that can be worked into the skin. But the real question is, if this was not sent to me by Ofra, would I have purchased it? And my answer is no. If I am being quite honest, I probably would not have picked these up. I, again, am the type of person who likes a really natural highlight, but that's really blinding. And I know that Nikkitutorials also loves her blinding highlights, but I was also very eager to try these because I said, you know, I've never tried an Ofra highlighter in my life, and this was a really good opportunity to try it and also kind of support Nikkitutorials as well. So I'm very thankful that I was sent these, but I probably would have not purchased it on my own. So thank you, Ofra, for sending it to me. You guys are very generous. And that pretty much wraps up my first impressions, you guys. Hi, it's me again. I was about to take off my makeup because I've had a long day. It's been about 9 hours since I was last on here. And I just wanted to say that the longer that I've had these highlights on, including the blue, the more it blended into my skin. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the pink isn't as vibrantly pink anymore. It's more of this blinding, subtle pink. So it definitely faded in a good way, in my opinion. It faded in a really nice, even way, and it does look very shiny still. Obviously it looks a lot more intense being that I'm around all these lights. As far as my eyes go, I still think that it is pretty vibrant in its blue shade. My verdict, however, still remains the same on how I last left off this video on like the whole monetary value of this product. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you guys a little checkup, you know, a little wear test on how this wore, and that again wraps up this video. I hope you guys all really enjoy, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.